So it's all right. So it's time to change your oil on your Scrambler Ducati. This happens to be an 18 desert sled with I think about 811 miles on it. Turn the key on. It's got 811 miles on it. I've reset the service maintenance light, but it would be right about here with a wrench in the service. So I changed my oil here. I work at a school, a bunch of project cars and some cool stuff going on. Turbo coupe and then race car, 85 Cutlass, and a cab for a truck I got to do. Quarantine's got us a little bit slow, but this is the oil I used. Shell Advance Ultra 4T and a 1550. This is what Ducati uses from the factory fill, and the service light comes on at 625 miles. Dealer quoted me like $500. I said, nah, I couldn't do that. Knowing I'm pretty versed in cars. So what I decided to do was take a plunge in and buy a big boy snap-on scanner. Pretty nice, Solus Legend. Got a great deal on it from my local snap-on guy. But not every. I guess this is the only way you're going to use it unless the dealer has. You go through, so you're going to need a couple things before we do that. DA4 plug comes with the cable. This DA5 adapter to a DUC1 adapter. And then that comes with your, I'm not too sure what this 2-plug guide does, but this 4-pin is the one you're going to need to reset the light. Can't see it, but it plugs in. Literally, tried to do like every YouTube star does. Plugs in, perfect. The red light turns on, green light turns on. So I've already done this before. I just want to kind of show you guys it's possible. So previous data. This scanner does motorcycles too, so it's one of the reasons why I bought it. So right up there is our Ducati Desert Sled, and worked on a turbo neon that I just picked up. Load database. It's J Scramble for 2018. It's an 803. So DA5 to Duke 1 adapter, 4-pin black connector under the seat, 4-pin, 4 wires. That's the guy you want. And EC ignition switches on over there. So I hit enter. I'm not going to go through it again because it's kind of acted a little weird first time I did it. But this bike has 1,921 hours on it, which is 32 hours if you want to convert. 1,921 minutes and 32 hours on it. So put a day and a half worth of riding. I got it way late. So you go to function tests, or I guess function tests would be a good spot, and then special functions, and then reset. I don't know. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Because I'm in engine still. That's the only thing I don't like about this scanner. It saves where you left off, where you shut it down last. So I'm in the home screen now. So service interval reset. So connect, enter, yep. And it's pretty interesting that you get to do this with this bike. It's 3 things are Desmo light service. Obviously I haven't hit 15,000 miles yet, but I'll probably be doing that myself too. And oil light reset. And then keys reset, I dare not touch that because I'm not too sure. So you hit enter, and then it'll tell you service warning light deactivate. Yep, and you hit yes, and it'll go through a couple things. You'll hear relay click, I think, and then that's it. So you reset your light and you call it a day. That's really it. As far as that, cool thing. Hit home to get out of that and shut it down. But really, there's this is a snap-on Solus Legend. I had to buy this connector. It cost me about $325. This cost me a pretty penny, around $2,000, which was a good deal. And then my snap-on guy threw this in, so I had to just pay this to connect it. But really, that's it. So I'll disconnect that connector. If I could do it one-handed. Without losing the scan tool. Comes with a nice little cover. or underneath the seat, right here. There you go, tuck it away, you're good to go. That's it. So I mean, you want to spend some money. I do a lot of side work, so that's why I kind of wanted to do this. You know, for the most part, you just got to disconnect this, and then, you know, put everything away. But that's it on the oil change for that bike. The only thing I did do that everybody maybe doesn't do is obviously put a Ducati filter on it. I did take the mesh service plug out. So behind that 14 millimeter drain plug, there's a mesh 14 millimeter drain plug to pick it off. I use an angle Allen key to get that, or a ball Allen key to get that off, and then there's one on the opposite side. And then really I'm just prepping this bike for winter because I'm in New Jersey and it's cold, and I got a bunch of projects me and the students are working on, rebuild on that. Bunch of oil changes and things, water pump, oil change, spark plugs, drilling out the valve body, time belt water pump on that. That needs a transmission, that needs a new home. You know, so it's a pretty big shop, but obviously no students for right now. Snowblower tune up, and winter's coming. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and you'll tune in for more. All right, bye.